start out with the things I would continue. I would continue worrying about urban sprawl and trying to make the city more livable and attracting more residents to the city, because we've been losing residents for 2 decades and we're finally starting to reverse that. That's encouraging. I would continue his progressive ideals. He sponsored legislation to introduce domestic partnerships into city jobs, and he introduced legislation, a resolution against the war. These are things I admire him for, but I also think as a district we should take credit for being the kind of district where people lead, the leaders will follow, and I think we should all be very proud of our stances on those kinds of issues. Where I'm different, I think, is relatively obvious in the way I've run this campaign and the rhetoric I've shared with you tonight, which is that, yes, we need development, yes, we need progress, but we need to do it in a way that involves neighborhoods, and so the process is substantive, transparent, and fair. And we should do this because it's a moral imperative when we live in a democracy. But we should also do this because the project will be better if we do it. Especially in this neighborhood where we have so many people who are experts, legal experts, architectural experts, engineering experts, experts on urban planning, or just armchair experts on everything. This district is full of them. Okay, and now it's true, we're never going to get everybody to agree, but a spirited debate should be welcomed. And a spirited debate should never be about demonizing someone. You will never hear me call someone else not a good neighbor. You will never hear that come out of me. And on this student debate, yes, I agree that we need to drive a hard bargain with the state bureaucracy and say, listen, you've been expanding, you've been switching from a community to a destination school, and it has had real quality of life impact on the neighborhood. But the answer to that is not to demonize an entire class of people or demonize the bureaucracy, but to drive a hard bargain and work with them. And that is what I do. I reach out, I bring coalitions together. I've been doing it my whole life. I've been doing it as a journalist. I'm the kind of journalist that doesn't just get 2 people to disagree and call that objective. Good journalism is not having no opinion, it's having every opinion, understanding, getting to the bottom of what's going on. A good journalist, those kind of skills I'll have as a journalist. Am I done? No. I think will translate well into this office, and that I'll bring people together, and that this will not be about politics as usual. I'm not coming into this office with commitments to other people who hold power. It doesn't mean I won't be able to work with them. It just means I will be able to speak truth to them.
Well, I think if you met Mike D'Amato and you met me, you probably know already that we're pretty different. About a couple things we share in common. I think we're about the same height. And I think in terms of policy, as Nick said, I think we see eye to eye in terms of public policy on a lot of issues around LGBT equality, or Mike was a fighter for benefits. He worked with Sora and I and others on the home yards issue during his first term. And then another area that I think I would have a lot in common with Mike is around UWM, and it's not about demonizing students, but it's about recognizing that the university and bad landlords have their own advocates, and that the rest of us need one of our own. And I'm used to fighting uphill, and I'm comfortable in that playing field, and I'm quite tenacious. In terms of style, I hope I'll bring a lot more to the office. I've never been part of an institution that could be my way or the highway. I've always had to build coalitions for real around accomplishing an end result. So, whether it was getting the Hmong community to work with the Hispanic community, to work with the African American community, to work with the disabled community around getting the district attorney candidates on record around common issues. We're going door to door collecting signatures to legislators against the marriage amendment, while also collecting signatures to win compassionate care for rape victims at hospital emergency rooms. I have involved clergy in gay rights. I've worked with the MMAC. I've worked with the Labor Council, and the folks that have supported me are from such a wide array of ideological points of view I hope demonstrates, just what a hard worker I am and how focused on results I am.